Okay, so this here is the formula from the Formula and Tables book. I'm assuming you know this, but I'm going to tell you anyway. The bottom line has to be a constant. Okay, so in a question like the one you've asked me to do there, where there is a fraction, but the bottom line is not a constant, then what you have to do is change it. So you go like sine inverse, and you go 3 over x over 1. So then your x is 3 over x, and your a is now a constant, it's 1. Okay, so that's what you have to do anytime. Anytime the denominator is not a constant, you have to do this thing here. Okay? We'll just wait till Lily's finished whining there. So the table book tells us to do 1 over the square root of a squared, and a is 1, minus x squared, and x is 3 over x, to be squared. Okay, but then you have to multiply by the... Oh my god. Don't know what I was going for there. Hang on. You have to multiply by the derivative of whatever x over a is. Right, which in our case is... Wait, I'm doing something. This. Right? So, I'm going to go over here. I'll just change colour so we don't get confused. So I have 3 over x over 1. So u is going to be 3 over x, and v is going to be 1. So du dx, you're going to have to do a quotient here. I don't know, do I have to go through the whole thing? So you have kind of a sum within a sum here, I suppose. So I'll just try and do it this way. So du dx, if u is 3, is 0, and dv dx, if v is x, is 1. Yeah? Okay, so it's v, which is x, du dx, which is 0, minus u, which is 3, dv dx is 1, over, I need to put v in, v squared, which is x squared, so it's minus 3 over x squared. Okay, so that's just, I'm going to move this over. Okay, so we're trying to differentiate this thing here so that we can put it in here. Sorry, this is why I did not want to use this, but Lily has my iPad dead. I'm going to have to shut this down and go back in again. Sorry, it doesn't do that when I use my iPad, but it does when I use the tablet. Anyway, okay, so I'm trying to differentiate this. So the top line is u, and that's what I'm doing here. And then the bottom line is v, so that's what's over here. I'm just going to squish it up a little bit, I think. v equals 1. And dv dx is 0. Okay, so then I do my derivative. And it's v du dx minus u, what was u? There's u there, 3 over x, by dv dx, which is 0, over v squared, which is 1 squared. So these two multiplied together is minus 3 over x squared. This is gone, and this is over 1, so that doesn't matter. So it's just minus 3 over x squared is the derivative. So I'm going to take this, and it's going to go in, and up there. Okay? So it is 1 over the square root of 1 squared is 1 minus 9 over x squared multiplied by, and the derivative was minus 3 over x squared. Yeah? Okay, I'm going to do a, what's it called? Like a common denominator on this bit here. So 1 over, I'm going to put this over 1, so the common denominator is x squared. 1 into x squared goes x squared times minus x squared into x squared goes once. 1 by 9 is 9, and that whole thing is under a square root. And I'm going to multiply that by minus 3 over x squared. Okay. I can't do anything with that. So 1 over, I'm going to split this up. So when you have a fraction under a square root, you can split it up and make it the square root of x squared minus 9 over the square root of x squared. And that's going to be multiplied still by minus 3 over x squared. Just going to leave over here for a while. So 1 over, right, I can't do anything with that bit, x squared minus 9, but the square and the square root cancel here, so it's just over x, and then that's still multiplied by minus 3 over x squared, which I haven't really done anything with. This here, you're dividing by a fraction, so I'm going to flip and multiply, so that will become x over the square root of x squared minus 9, and that's going to be multiplied, multiplied by minus 3 over x squared. Okay. Minus 3 over x squared. Okay, so multiplying fractions top by top, bottom by bottom, we get minus 3 over x squared by the square root of x squared minus 9. Sorry. So top by top is minus 3 by x, which is minus 3x. And bottom by bottom is x squared by the square root of x squared minus 9. And this x will cancel with one of these. So I have minus 3 over x root x squared minus 9. Okay, so I think that's right. Hopefully you understand that. Let me know.